it's LSF here today. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're discussing another safety recall affecting the Toyota Tundra owners. If you own a 2022 to 2025 model year, this information is crucial for you. Let's dive into the details. So Toyota, you can see here in their press release, Toyota is recalling certain 2022 to 2025 model year Tundra vehicles. And they're saying approximately 443,000 vehicles. So to be exact, it's 443,444. And they are Tundra and Tundra hybrid vehicles. And the center of the issue is related to the reverse lights. They're saying that it may fail due to moisture intrusion, potentially increasing the risk of a crash. So then when we look at that, we also look at Canada. Canada also does the same recall, but this time a lot less, 45,684 vehicles. So these pickups are being recalled for the same exact issue. So when you add the two together, we're talking about 489,128 pickups, and that's almost 500,000 vehicles. And I'm wondering if they sold any of that in Mexico as well. And if they did, probably this is over 500,000 vehicles being recalled. So now let's quickly look at the NHTSA, what they're saying. So they're saying that the reverse lights failure may reduce visibility and not alert pedestrians and other drivers that the vehicle is backing up, which will increase a risk of crashing. And it's quite obvious, if the reverse lights are not on, who knows what the car is doing until you actually see the car really backing up. So at a high level, the remedy, they're saying that it will replace the reverse lights assembly and repair the wire harness as necessary free of charge, and owners will get letters mailed out June 30th, 2025. But then I'm not sure if they were in a rush here, but from what I'm seeing, Toyota numbers for the recall is 24, which means year 24, which probably is wrong. We'll have to go into the report and see what these numbers are, because these two are definitely not the right recall numbers. So let's go and look at the 573 report, and then we'll probably get the recall numbers. All right, so here's the part 573 safety recall report. So here is the number, because this one seems to be better. 25TB06 and 25TA06 are the recall numbers. So they're saying that estimated defect is 1%. Reality is they do not know, and that's why they always put 1%, which is stupid. So for the Tundra hybrid, production time frame period is June 30th, 2021 to March 20th, 2025. So they found this out around March 20th time frame. Here we see the gas models, May 10th, 2021 to March 26th, 2025. So probably if you get a 2025 model year produced in April or May, no longer have this issue, because they probably have a new part or something that is fixed. All right, so they're saying that this recall is for the model year 2022-2025 Tundras, hybrid or gas only, equipped with reverse lamp assemblies of a specific design using specific adhesive for the vent patch. Toyota is unable to estimate the percentage involved and that may contain this defect. So whether the issue in each case will actually lead to both reverse lamps not illuminating depending on whether the multi-layer vent patch has allowed moisture to enter the reverse lamp assembly and cause corrosion of electrical components. However, they're saying one because they don't know how many vehicles are impacted. So when we look here, it says the subject vehicles are equipped with 2 reverse lamp assemblies. They typically have 2 because they have redundancy, but this probably would cause both to have an issue, each containing a multi-layer vent patch, which, among other things, provide protection from water intrusion. The multi-layer vent patch may separate over time due to thermal cycling, compromising the adhesive and allowing moisture to enter the assembly. Once moisture is in the reverse lamp assembly, it could corrode the internal circuit board connectors and or the wire harness and cause a lamp to not illuminate. If both reverse lamps do not illuminate when the vehicle is operating in reverse, the driver's view in the rear can be limited when backing during low ambient light conditions, and there may be no indication to others that the vehicle is operating in reverse, and that could increase a risk of a crash. And we all know when we go into reverse at night, those white reverse lights actually help illuminate the light. So if you use your backup camera, you definitely will see it's much brighter, because if not, it's really hard to see. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX450H Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. So the component manufacturer, Hella Automotive of Mexico, and it's in Mexico because the car is assembled in Mexico as well. So definitely the supplier is coming from a Mexico supplier. And then when we look at it, we have two parts, one for the right and one for the left. So you see that they did not provide the defect information report for anything like how they found out, but most likely in these situations, we believe that there's a lot of complaints about it, and they start investigating and they figured out why this is happening. Hopefully that we'll find more information, but at this point, they don't have this defect report. All right, so we continue here and you see that, so they've notified the dealers, and then no owners are going to be notified around June 30th to July 14th. So definitely, I think you should just monitor the light in that area to see if there's any issues. And if you do, hopefully it gets repaired soon. So we look at the parts, okay? So we can see in the US, manufacturer price is about under $50 US, and it's on sale right now on this Toyota dealership. But if you're looking at it, we're talking about $100 US for the parts, and then on top there's the repair. So that's not a very expensive repair, but you're talking about almost 500,000 vehicles. So then in Canada, we're looking at $86. So we're talking about $200 Canadian for the parts plus labor. So not expensive, but overall still a recall that will cost Toyota some money. So overall, if you look at it in the US, we're probably talking about $45 million just for the parts, but for them, it will cost less to get these parts, and then labor to all the dealerships who actually do the repair. So if you own a 2022 to 2025 Tundra or Tundra Hybrid, you can check if your vehicle is affected going to toyota.com/recall, or you can also go to the NHTSA and just put in your VIN number, and then you'll be able to check if your car is being recalled. But if you use the Toyota mobile app, you most likely will get a recall notice on the app as well. So before we wrap up, I have a question for you. Do you feel that Toyota's quality has gone down, or there's just a lot of bad luck with Tundras? So when we look at the current generation of the Tundras, the current generation 2022 and 2023, you can see depending on the model, there are some models with 0 recalls. But then you can also get up to 11 recalls. With the 2024, we're seeing about 4 to 5 recalls. And for 2025, this recall is actually the first recall. Seems like it is improving. But then when you go back and look at the recalls for the Tundra since 1999, so you can see here, 1999, there were 1 to 2 recalls depending on the model that you have. In year 2000, you can see that it's gone up to like 9 recalls. But then I think we want to hone into 2010. So 2010, there has been 16 recalls. So this seems to be the record for the model year for the Tundras. So 11 recalls versus 16, they're still 5 away. So if you look at it, has the quality gone down? Hard to say. But then you can see there's a trend here. 2003 to 2011, This whole period has a lot of recalls, double digits, 10, 11 to 16 recalls. Definitely not good years for the Tundra, right? And then when you look at 2012 all the way to 2018, it seems to be better. I would say 2018 still got 9, one shy out of 10, but when you look at it, it definitely is a lot less than the prior 10 years. So we can definitely see that Tundras typically do have a lot of recalls. So when you look at the recalls, if you're using recalls as a level of quality, it doesn't seem that the Toyota's quality has gone down for the Tundras. It's just been bad overall, right? If you look at the number of recalls that we've been seeing. But again, recalls are not good because it means that there are issues with the vehicle when they come out from the manufacturing plant. But then it's not a bad thing to have recalls because it means that the manufacturers are owning up to the issues and fixing them and not just hiding it and just let it be. But then when you look at ownership complaints, we can see here 1,024 complaints for people who own year 2000 Tundras. And when you come down to the more recent ones, you can see here 2022 has already received 288 complaints. It seems like the hybrids have less. All right. And then when you look at the gas only 2023, 188, the hybrids have less. All right. So 2024, we're looking at 110. And you can see 2025 seems to be cooling down a bit. But again, 2025, we're only a few months in. So we're 5 months in. We're not even half a year. We will have to see if these numbers will go up. But overall, definitely it seems like the equation has gone a little bit better. So again, do you think that the Toyota's quality have gone down or it's just been status quo? Let me know in comments below. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.